Let me turn on my microphone. Yes, before anybody says anything, I've had my hair cut. Not 100% happy with it. It's a bit shorter than I wanted it to be. Well, it will grow again. And then we'll sort it out. It's just, especially here, the fringe. But, you know, one of those things. Anyways, oh, my camera's a bit. Ooh. There we go. Right, so welcome everybody. I've given up on the doing the gloves on screen. I might be able to do some work, and then once I figured it out, I will do it on stream so you can all see how I'm making the gloves. Oh, thank you, Henrik. I was also like, every time I looked in the mirror, it's like, dang, I look like my mom. So yeah, I just wanted the fringe to be like lower because it's a bit weird now, and I seriously need to do my roots. But like this, it's all right. The other side. Well, you know, it's one of those things. And it was quite long as well. I've not been to a hairdresser for a while. So it was getting really, really bad. But right, what we're going to do today. Sorry I'm late again, as always. There's something that goes wrong. And this time it was my headset again. That I couldn't get it to connect to my computer. I need to find a different solution. A better selection than Bluetooth. Maybe something like how current wireless headsets work with like a dedicated, like, instead of working with Bluetooth, they work with a different system. But one of those things. Can't keep on spending money. I already ordered a new hard drive for this PC because it's so slow. But I need to show you what we're going to work on. And that is on my other computer. Let me connect to it. Public. Is it in documents? Is it in pictures? There it is. Okay, alright. So add an image. Add a new source. Call it legs. I should really move it into my computer here. Paste. There we go. You go there, you go there. Open. Done. Now it's a bit big. Give me a second. Whee! And if I then... No. There we go. Which one was it again? I have too many images here. So we're going to be working on the leg armour, as you can see here. It's quite close to the leg, but of course I have to, make sure it goes over the boots, so it needs to be wider at the ankle. Also, I don't think anybody has calves that are like, the muscles are not that high up. It's a bit odd how it's drawn, but artists. So it will of course be a little bit more streamlined because most calves start a little lower, the muzzle, especially mine, since I've been cycling all my life being Dutch. Well, when I was younger. Also, we have to figure out. So I have a base template that I'm using from cosplay. Amazing creator. Go buy her books. Those that watch her will know. And the top of the leg armor, the rounded circle, and then the width, angular shape, that the bevel that's on top of it. We'll have to figure that one out. But the base shape, I do have something. It's just that I have to figure out how to do it on mine. Yes, it will be a little bit nice of a change of doing something else. There is a pressure when you're streaming that you know if something's not working, it's really annoying, and you just still want to show something interesting to be done. So sorry, I need a coffee because after the stressing of trying to get these headsets to work. So let's see. What else do we need to talk about? Oh, actually, let me just move my. So one of the things I grabbed out of my area of work in process for this cosplay is I've picked up my can anybody guess my big chainsaw. So here's the putting the handle that we already put on. So here. So I need to now that I can stand again outside, I need to finish soldering all the bits and pieces for the little place where we put the soundboard and the speakers, and I have to figure out how to do the wiring in the handle so I can have the two buttons there. But size wise I think it's perfect because it looks like I've got a small hand now, but you have to imagine I still have some gloves to put on, and there's some wrappings are going to go around it as well. And I have so many teeth to sand. But that's I've picked that up again so that we can start looking into it. Hopefully tomorrow it's still going to. It says it's going to be sunny and 23 degrees. So let's see that. Hopefully. So. Yes. Okay. Right. This is why I got the little cut mat that I have here. Because we're going to be cutting foam and stuff like that. So that's one of the things we're going to be doing. Is it just a mat? That's yeah. Here we go. That's a little bit better. So yes. So. Ooh. So what I've got, so one of the things I did this off stream because there's no way I can do this on stream. So I wrapped my leg in some cling film, saran wrap, depending on where you come from, and then put some duct tape around, and this is my leg. So if you, this is the front, and this is what I mean with the calf doesn't start here and have a bulge. The calf starts here and then it goes round like that. This is the front that I cut open, and I will cut open the back in a minute as well. So that gives me an idea how big my leg is. So of course the armour has to be able to go over it, and since Kawamui has a lot smaller legs than I have, I think. So we are going to have a look at that. Also, I want to show you, I have been spray painting the armour. So look at that. Needs another layer, as you can see it's not completely even yet. I need to do the tops as well. Although I probably will be using a black paint to make it look like it's, used. So we're going to go wink. come on, go in. So there we go. You can see these two have had 2 layers. This one still has had 1 layer. So, but that starts to really, pay more attention. And then of course we've got the Velcro that goes on the inside. So this will be glued on the inside once I'm done spray painting. And I've already put Velcro on the inside, but I keep covering it, so put the Velcro in there, and then it closes nicely at the exit, at the back. So it's very easy to be able to put it on and off. So I have to test it still to make sure that the Velcro is strong enough to hold. But I think, there's still a little bit like movement be in there, so hopefully that will be okay. So that's how it's going to be all the way around. I think I decided that these need to go red so that they're not visible. But we'll have to check if Plastidip works on metallic. If not, then we'll have to sort it out. So let's put you over there. So hopefully I can get the last layer on these this weekend, so we can start, putting it all together and testing it, because, we'll have to. Okay, right. So this is Kami's pattern. I literally printed it out just before we went live. So I have to figure out which one goes where. 14, 15, 13, 12. Oh yeah, that's the one I think I don't need. So I think it's this way. And that way. Now I have no idea whether it's big enough for my leg. Pretty sure that one's there. Oh yeah, and this makes a circle, so this is going to be like, has to be integrated in here somewhere, somehow. But once I've put this together, and we're going to cut this one out twice as well so that we can make it out of paper. I have some cardboard there so that we can, once we have an idea of how we're going to put everything everywhere, then put it on the cardboard, and we can make a fake one until I start cutting into the foam. I have the foam here. I have 5mm foam and I have 7mm foam. I'm not sure yet which I'm going to use, but we'll see where we get there. So let's start some cutting. Pattern making. Always one of those things. Because part of this will have to, it's smooth, so I will have to find a way of doing it in one go from the armour. And we need to do a cut. This is for the registration marks, so that when you line them up, you can get them lined up properly. There you go. That's the knee. So let's stick all these together on my tape. Right, let's put the top ones first. I should have printed them with the markings on there, shouldn't I? Cut marks. Luckily, I put a lot of patterns together puns that you download. So I have some experience in doing this. There we go. The first one is always the hardest. Make sure that when you're trying to, not moving your fingers and putting the tape down, that you move the lines. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. Right, next one. Oh, this one is harder to make the lines come together, I think. I really need a new paper cutter. I have one of those guillotines, but the knife is so blunt that it doesn't work anymore. So hopefully if I line this up and then line that up, it should do. And if I put this line, this is why I put this down, because there's lines on here, so I can line the paper to make sure the paper is straight. And then put this one on straight. I think that is straight. Nope, I moved it. See, this is the thing. You move your fingers and the paper moves. Come on. That's it. Here we go. Now, where did I sometimes, my brain. 1, 2, and 3. So, move them up. Oh, Hendrik, I didn't tell Frax that I was live, so I don't know if you talked to her, but yeah. Or if she's busy. One, that one, and that one. Let's go from here to here. Here we go. So line these two up. So obviously see if you've got two lines to line things up. I think that's the one. Here we go. And now we need to cut This one. And the top. Oh, come here. So let's see. Oh, come on. 1, 2, 3 lines. It's always problematic as well. If your printer is not perfectly printing everything straight, okay. Alright, come on, go on. There, there, there. Now, do you line up? Yeah, you do. Excellent. Try and get this on without moving the pleats. Yeah. There we go. Right. Yep. There we go. Might have to draw the line here. I'll have to find a pen. Right, last page. Luckily this is not a 50 page plus pattern. I have sewing patterns that are that big. Now I need to be on the floor to do them, because it's insane how big they are. Alright. Here we go, last one. Interesting. Oh, that works. Haha. Move that way. Sure that I'm on the lines, line, line. Yep, and then you can move to the line fits. Come on, lie flat. Yep, that's small enough not to make up. Oh. Ad breaks coming in 2 minutes and 36 seconds, just in case anybody is not a subscriber or you're in a country where they will run an ad. You never know, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But you always have to be aware of it. Come on. I'm not liking this one. It moved by the looks of it. Okay. go there. Damn it! Falling off my table. Alright, let's put all the tape on. Ah. There we go. Ah, the meat's already been streaming for half an hour. Time goes fast. Make sure that I've got everything where there's a seam. There's some there that I need to do. Ha! Oh, come on. Here we go. No? That looks like they're all stitched. Okay. Well, for those of you who get an ad, you get 25 seconds. We'll see you in a minute. So if you are subscribers, don't have ads. At least you shouldn't have. You never know these days with Twitch. But let's cut out these patterns and give us an idea what we need to make changes to. Because they could be too big, they could be too small, you know. You don't know. Oh. Okay, carefully cut these out. Oh, I see that I have some tape to do here. There we go. Alright, and tape the back. Otherwise they might get in the way. There we go. So that's one. Well, let's cut the little marker points. Right, everybody, you should all be back. Right, so. I've just started, if you were in an ad and you didn't see what I was doing, I've just started cutting these out, that's all. Nothing special, so that we can check the size, how big it would be in total, whether it would be big enough, whether I need to heighten it, widen it. If anybody's wondering, this is Camus' thick leg armour, which is fully enclosed, which is what we want. and then we can start making the adjustments so it looks like Sisters of Battle like armor. Because this one has tape on it, I have to cut it by scissors. Come on. And there we go. Now I just need to cut it a bit. Right. Oh, okay. I was like, the way they're laid out, I was like, the numbers don't add up. But that means because 11 goes there. Oh, here are the markers. And it goes to here. Really? That doesn't make... We'll put it all down in a minute. Let's not try and... Concentration phase. Don't want to reprint them. Takes too long. Oh, of course. I think I understand now, but because these pointy points are the points that go on the ankles. There we go. Alright, so oh, yeah. Right. Well, we'll find out when we've got everything out and put it in the right order. Okay. Now there's no markings on this, so it means that all the edges are 90 degrees, so that makes it easier to cut out. Oh yeah, and I need to put some tape down so the back doesn't loosen up. Excuse me. There we go. Oh, thank you, Frax. If you weren't here in the beginning, I said I'm not 100% about it. It's a bit short than I expected it or wanted it to be. But yeah. So that one says to 14 and that one says to 12. That's 12. So this one is 14. So this one goes so... Okay, yep. Yep, excuse me. We're getting there. But then again, this is the nice thing about hair. It grows. So, you know, it's not something that, you know, is problematic in this case. It's not like it's going to be permanent. I wish I could dye my hair permanently, because that'd be great. And then just go like, you know what, I want to change it up. And then you go like, change colour. Maybe. One day, somebody will invent that. And we stop putting chemicals in our hair to dye it a different colour. Right, this is number 12. So, just cutting out all the registration marks, because when you put them together, that's what you put together with the other side, so you know exactly where. You don't have to guess. Oops. Put it out a little bit closer. I've got a little bin here. Right. Trying to keep my desk clean. And the other side. I'll have to make sure that all the seams on the back are all taped up. So it doesn't lose its shape. Missed. Right. So where's my tape? Behind. I am totally blind sometimes, I really am. So that one, this is 13, so that one goes to 12, 13, 12. So yes, totally. Okay, last piece to cut out. Let's put some tape in the back. Here we go. And cut out the registration marks. Just have to remind ourselves that when we make any changes, to make sure we add all the registration marks back on. Right, yoink. Right, so let's put them in order so I know what the front is and what's the back. 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, they were in it. They were in order. So this is the front. That's the middle of your leg. Okay, right. Get some brain juice. Ooh, ow. And sit back on my chair properly. Because, you know. Right, so do I have my sketchbook here? I can sketch on this one. Here we go. Right, so the idea is, so you've got your, and I apologize again, like I said, I am a terrible drawer. So if this is my knee, then according to that armour, let's put the picture up. My mouse wants to work. Mouse. Mousey mouse mouse. There we go. Right, so legs. Oh. Big picture. Oh, actually, we'll leave it on screen for a second here. So you've got on the knee, if you've got a round shape, I'm pointing at the screen and you don't see that, of course. So, but yeah, so you've got this round shape on the knee, and then this weird bevel that goes above it. Now, the armor, what I've just cut out in principle is everything below that round shape. It's got a slight bend in it here, but I can do that just with bending the foam. That's not a massive problem. Or even going to put a little, like 1 millimeter little bevel on it, that it looks like it's got the bottom there. Now, on other pictures, I know that she's got, some of the pictures she has this skull there, some of the pictures she has a fleur-de-lis. So I'm thinking of putting this fleur-de-lis on the other leg. But yeah, we've got to figure out how to do this skull later on, once we get the foam all together. So let's make you. If you're watching on a mobile, I'm sorry. Ah. You'd think I have all this ready, but no. So that's what we're working on at the moment. So I was hoping that if I made that works. So this goes in, and you got knee. As I said, I'm a terrible drawer. I am no artist. So the armour that I've just cut out this goes to about here. So, and this shape turns into a round shape once you've got two of them and you put them together, so round, so it goes to a round shape, although this must be a little bit changed. So I have to figure out A, all the pieces together will they fit around my leg. B, add this circular thing in the top here, and making sure it's of course the right size for my leg. So something like this, I think. But we have to just try it out. We have to just try it out. So first of all, and then we have this weird bevel. That's just, like I said, can't draw. That sits sideways. It's like this. Right, that's terribly drawn. Right, hang on. That still looks like a fucking. Oh, I wish I could draw. So, and then it looks like it goes out. Looks like it's just a kneecap, isn't it? Because this finishes here, otherwise you can't walk. So it is circular there. Something like that. Oh, it's like this, isn't it? So something like that. It's good that I'm good at other things and not drawing. I wish I could draw, but no, I can't. So, for those of you who weren't here in the beginning, so one of the things I did was I wrapped my leg into cling film, or whatever you call it in your country, saran wrap. People call it different things. Normally you can take out some of the excess. Of the cling film. And this should have not be sticky anymore because it's got a layer of cling film on it. There you go. I think I ain't writing that one. So this is my leg shape. So that's the reason why. So this is the front. And I did measure that from this point, this is where my knee sits, the middle of my knee sits, to the top of my knees, 11 centimeters. So it gives me a good idea. It's good to have a measurement from this. But this is what I meant with your calf doesn't start here, it starts here. So. But this is my leg size, and I've got sizable calves because I'm Dutch. I used to cycle all the time, so didn't get a bus pass. Cycle, it's cheaper. So I have to make sure that this button is big enough, and I don't think it is. I think we'll have to widen it. But that's a good idea of how big my leg is. So. Because if that's where my ankle is, it needs to go over. Yeah, there needs to be a bit more because this is this is the front piece. This is the back piece, and that's the back of my leg. So let me actually since this is in principle 4 pieces, so 2 on each side, so it gives me a good idea, I think. Ooh, that's a terrible straight line. Seriously? What was I thinking? Anyways, that was the correct inside line. It's really hard to draw a line on the back of your calves when you're on your own. I mean, cats no help, no opposable thumbs. Right, here we go. So, this is 14, 12. Okay. So in principle, this would be the front of my leg. And that would be the back of my leg. So there's a bit of a gap there. But I think lengthwise, it's actually pretty good. Let me check, because this is the end of the bottom of my leg. You have to think how far down it goes. Let's use my actual proper, the one that has the armour on it. And compare it to where hers is. So it needs to go down quite low. Otherwise I might have to make that a bit more pointier. But that's about, I think. Let's make it bigger. Because my eyesight is horrendous. It's actually a lot lower. Yeah, I have to make it, it's pointier, isn't it? So this back end needs to be about, this front end needs to be about there. Yeah, I need to redraw this point because it's a bit different on hers than on mine. That's why I didn't throw the big pieces of paper away. We will be redrawing things and adding, you know. Yeah, the ankle point is, because I have to make them bigger. So this is the front. So this is the front section. So we have to redraw this line because the point has to be here. So this is the back. 14, yes. This is supposed to go like this, but we want the point to be there. So we have to redraw that. But I think lengthwise it's pretty alright. But we need to make it, of course, that's, you know, my leg still needs to go in. So, one of the things we need to have a look at is, because in principle when you put this together, not flat, but with the markings on there, it will go, they will go around, like, you know. But yeah, that's the back of my leg, kind of like there. And that's the front of my leg, like so. So it's just that the top might be okay, but this a space. Now, I'm not, well, this is for me is the first time making foam armor. So for me, this is something I've not done before. So that's why it's like, brain power. But yeah, we need to... This is going to fit around my leg. I'm assuming the same as on this side. Uh-oh. Oh no, that's the back. Huh. Are these pieces the same? Or is my leg just... Have I not cut it in half properly? No, there's still... Ad break. For those of you who are still here. Way! For those of you not here. Fall back. So there's a centimetre and a half difference. It's about the same. The 14, you go here. Thirteen goes. Oh, should be 11. Oh, that's what it is. I'm an idiot. No, that actually fits pretty. Right, everybody, welcome back. Welcome back. So, we're still puzzling about this. I think there's everywhere. It's in the middle that I need to add centimeters. I think it's similar to both. It's about 1.5 centimeters. But the top bit actually feels like it's fine. Because it does meet. Why am I doing this wrong? I am doing this wrong. Damn it. Dang! So anyways. So if I put this and that to like the edges. It's only in the middle that it looks like that I have to add stuff. Because in there, it feels like it's fine. It's only in the... I have a bit more muscle than most people. So, how are we going to do this without distorting? I think it's similar, yeah. So let's put that aside. Let's put you aside. So that's front, front, all right. Right, so ow, that's my fingers. Right, let's make this picture a little bit smaller again, so I don't have to watch it. Here we go. So, right, so it seems that this are they the same or are they different? They are different. So why did I expected them to be the same? Oh, I see. Your leg's not circular, it's kind of... Sorry, feeling my leg. Your outside of your leg is shorter in principle. Okay. Makes sense. So this is the outside. I think. Was that wider here, shorter there? That's short. Huh. So, what I've noticed when I looked at these pattern pieces is that it's not equal. And I really could do with my higher, so you can see the whole. So, I was looking at these front pieces, and if you can see, the top are not the same distance. So this front bit is longer or wider than this bit. And that's mostly because I assume by feeling my own leg, if you look at your calf, this distance and this distance, based on where your leg is, your left, right, and your left leg and your right leg, they're not equal. Your leg is not a perfect. If you look from above, it's not a perfect oval. But I'm trying to figure out which side is off. So one side is longer and shorter here. Shorter and longer, so it's shorter and longer. At least that's what I assume from watching this pattern. But I just don't know which one it is. Just so I know, I wish it said on the pattern left and right. That would have made sense. Unless I didn't see it and it was in the instructions, but I didn't see any instructions because this is just a pattern. Now the question is, do I make them all, just cut them through the middle and make them a little bit wider? Because that's what I would do on a sewing pattern. if I had any things that I needed to make wider, I would literally cut a line in the middle and make them wider so that the edges stayed the same. Sorry if I'm quiet, my brain is thinking now. Because that would make sense to make them that way, to make them wider. And to just put a centimetre each, because it says 1.5 centimetres, and that would be tight on my leg. So I need to make sure I have space for me to put my leg through. Because then I don't have to make any openings. So if I used thin, this is why I'm not decided yet whether I'm going to use 7mm foam or 5mm foam. Because in principle it's just going to rest on top of my shoe armour. So I don't have to have it attached anywhere. I mean, I can always put some Velcro on the inside, on the front of my leg, on my leggings, and put some Velcro on the inside of the armour and stick it on my leg that way so it stays more properly. But a lot of the cosplays that I've seen from Sisters of Battle, they literally just pull them over the legs and then put their shoes on, and then it sits on top of their shoes. Because it's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to fall off. I just have to make sure that I can put my foot through. It looks a lot tighter on that, but that's, it's 40k technology. It's the same if I see, like, if I'm in some of the metalcore concerts that I go to, and I see these young lads with, like, size 13 feet and skinny jeans, and I'm like, how the fuck do you put your feet through your skinny jeans? Is there some button that just makes your jeans just... Anyways, the weird things that I think about when my brain thinks. But I think if I do that, just add, because I can always cut off. I mean, if it's too big, I can always make it smaller. I can't make it bigger. It's a bit harder. So...
Praise the Emperor!
Oh, cold coffee. Oh! Did you hear it on screen? Why can I not hear it? Yeah, you can. Yeah, I've got a few that I've done, and just let me know if you can hear it on the stream. Because I didn't hear it. Where's my alert box? Yeah, you're on top. You should be able to see the alert box. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, that's why. You need to be on top. Top. Can I move you down then? Here we go. Okay, cool. For some reason I don't hear them, but that's probably because of the way I set it up. Sometimes I hear it, sometimes I don't. Nope, can't see the reason why. Sometimes I hear it, sometimes I don't hear it. It's just really weird, but yeah, one of those things. But yeah, I've put a few on there. There's also follower. Why is this picture not showing? Here we go. Go there. Alert box. that not the alert box? Oh, that's the other alert box. Oh, damn it. Sound alerts. That's the one. Now it should show up properly. I will have to add some more. See, now it comes up properly. I have to add some more, but yeah, I haven't thought of any more. But yeah, my Praise the Emperor one is of course the best one because you know. I also have follower.
Praise the Emperor!
You've got this one and that one that are follower emotes. I need to make more, but. But yeah, so first things first, I need to make them wider because I did feel like they were not going to fit. So shall I do that? Shall I just add 1 centimeter? And then like I said, if it's too big, I can make it smaller. If it's too small, I can't make it bigger and I have to start again. So, and since if I have a feeling I want to use the 7mm foam because it's just a bit more sturdier than the 5mm foam. I have to order that from Belgium. I haven't found 7mm foam here in Poland yet. So, right. Let's do this. I have to find the middle. Is there? Why do you make me do math? 5. That's 5. That's 5, 7, 5, somewhere around there. 9 is 4.5. I wish I could hear it. I love the Praise the Emperor one. I need to figure out the settings why I can't hear it. So, cut this in half, and I need this one, and I need this one. This is why I don't throw the pieces away that I cut off. Only the tiny pieces, so I know I can always use them. So let's stick this on. Yes, but if you can think of what else I can use. I need more Warhammer sounds, I think, because the 2 cosplays I'm working on are all Warhammer, so I need some more Warhammer sound bites. It's not easy finding stuff like that. I need a bit more. Is this long enough? Yes. Right. about a centimetre extra, so now I have to line them up. Sorry if I'm quiet. That this is me concentrating, putting them in the right spot. Here we go. Right. There we go. Go. Stick you down. And stick nails. There we go. Right, so cut out the excess. We can use that for the next one. I have to figure out, because it's always nice when somebody uses it. So I know when it's being used, but yeah. It's only because I noticed it, because, you know, I need to figure it out, because I'm pretty sure any of my follow sounds I can hear. Oh. Oh, running out of tape. So, one done. And people wonder, like, why does it take so long to do a cosplay? Well, this is one of the reasons why. It takes forever to just make the pattern, sort the shit out. Because I have heard it before. I have heard it when it goes up. This is why it annoys me when I'm like, why can I not figure shit out? Properties. Huh. Maybe turn that off. Oh. That works, that works. Huh. Does somebody have the stream point, the sanity points as I call them, to try again? See if I can hear it now. I made a change. No, please don't run out. I don't think I've got another roll. I know this might be a bit boring, but you know. I don't know what else. Oh, so at work during our weekly meeting, we always have this thing about people telling about their pets or about a hobby or a holiday that they went on. And apparently there was nobody to do anything for this week. So I said, I could do it. I'm not sure what people would think about it, but I'm willing to do it. So I told work about the fact that I stream, which was very interesting. People did not realize that I did this. And if anybody is watching from work, make an account on Twitch. Say hi. Follow the stream. Do all the things. I'm worried now that I do this split and that I am going to be off center. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. There you go. We have to change that anyway, so that doesn't matter really. There we go. Dump you there. And just put it on a couple of places. So I'm running out of tape. Oh, goddamn. Nope. If you're still here, that means you're a subscriber. Yay! this should still work. Yeah, that looks like it still works. So I think, says the front, I think if I do this now, yeah, so that's my leg. Now it feels like it will fit. And now you'll see that literally it's going to be like a centimetre or so, not enough. We'll see. But that's 2 done. Now to the other 2. Eleven and a half, 5 3/4, somewhere there. There you go, everybody's back. So it looks 9 is 4.5. But it works. What I've done so far, you know, we won't really know until we start doing more work on this. Oh, come on. Scissors. And that side, so put this side on first. I better put some tape on my shopping list for next week. Because let's put it underneath. I can see it. Right, so at that centimetre here, yep, I think that's the one. Right, let's cut off the excess. Okay. Let's keep that as well for now. There we go. A couple of pieces there, so it doesn't, because otherwise it just kind of flops. So you can see there. Definitely put one there. Right, so one more. Last one. Eight and a half is 4 1/4. Four and a half. Ten. Oops. That's 5 1/2. Okay. Come on. Yeah. Okay, now do the extra centimeter about. Oh, we'll start talking Dutch there. I mean, there's only a few people on stream that will understand me, so better keep it to English. Alright, so let's make that and see. I think that's about right. Right. You're all playing video games while watching my stream, because you're all very quiet. Okay. And that aside. Pretty sure that's confirmation that everybody's playing video games while watching me. Or doing their own thing when their hands are busy, can't type. Needs to be a one that you can do text to speech or something. Right, so let me check this with the other one. So, and 13. Yeah, that pretty much confirms, I think. Because also the ankles flare a little bit more. Yeah. Now I need to change. So on the image, the side seam, this bit, is where the point is, not there. Oh, can't see. So on the leg armour for the Sisters of Battle, this point is in the middle here, which is actually over the ankle. So it looks like it's a bit more this way and then that way. Because that's what I was like, where's the boot? Here's the boot. Because this is the front. See? So that one goes there, going up. So where I want the point to go is there. So let's put you together like that. This is one of the reasons I put this mat down, because if I put this white paper on my white table, you can't see it. So this, let's put them more towards the middle. So this is in principle where my ankle sits, and if you look at where the armour goes, that's kind of where, or is it more here? So that's the question. I wish I still had my mannequin. I had a mannequin with legs, but one of the things, I needed space, so I started selling off some of my mannequins, so can't even show it on there. This is my hypothesis, is that it should be there. Or should it be more there? What's the middle line? Actually, that's the front. Can I mark my ankles on here? Oh. I should have done that actually, shouldn't I? Knowing that I needed to go these into them. So this was the middle. This was the back. So where's my ankle? Yeah, it is about in the middle. I haven't filled my anatomy classes. I back? Seriously? Seriously, stream? Is my sound back? Am I back? Can everybody see me? It says there's music, but I can't hear it, so what the fuck's going on? Can somebody confirm that you can hear music? Because I can't. And then you can hear me and see me. I can see myself on my tester tablet, but just... Why can I not hear myself? God damn it! Nope, looks like the sound stopped. There we go. Hopefully people are still there. Oh, this means I'm going to have a broken stream as well on my YouTube. Damn it! Anyways, right, fine. Back to where we were doing. But feel free to give me a sign of life that I know I'm still here. So one of the things we need to do, if I look at, this, my ankle is in the middle. So this needs to be redrawn to do that. So, have I got enough pieces? Now, the question is, how deep do I need it to go? How far does this sit down on my leg? I think there is where it goes out, so... Then again, it's better to be longer, like I said. Something's too big, we can make it smaller. If it's something too small, I can't make it bigger. So let's... stick something to the... Right, so going from my, the image that I'm working on, it goes quite down and then up lower. So I think this is actually, so I need this point. How far do I need this point to be? It needs to go from here to there. Okay, I need to put this more towards the back. So that's mine. Okay, so around there, since I need to still spray paint this one, I can draw on it. So there. How deep is it? It's quite deep. So it's about till there. Quite pointy as well. Ooh, maybe I have an idea. Let's try a little. So you can't draw on the black, it's really difficult. One more piece there. Right, so if this is the front, it goes about here. And the ankle sits around here, even lower. Looking at this, it sits, no, actually it sits here. So it goes like that, and then like that. Actually, it's a little less. Sits here. Around there. Because the front bit is higher on the image than the back bit, I think. It's got a bit of a... Right. Let's see if we can put this off in one bit. Hey, Swizzer! Welcome in. We're working on the leg armour now. Decided that the gloves were too frustrating, so we're going to do something else. So we've been playing around. And there's an ad. That would work. Ah, excellent. I was just going to say typical. Typical. So yeah. We're working on the leg armour. Sorry, just trying to take this off. Before the stream, I wrapped my leg in cling film or saran wrap or whatever you call it, the plastic see-through kitchen stuff. Then taped my leg so that I have a bit of an idea of the size of my leg, because I was pretty sure that the pattern was too small. So this is a pattern from Cosplay. And it was too small, so I've added a centimetre on all sides. Hopefully that fits. And now we're redrawing the bottom bit, because on her pattern it comes to there and then goes up, but on my armour it goes there and then goes up. So I need to move where the point is, because the point is pretty much in the middle. So that's what I've just done. I literally just taped, drawn on it, and then gave me an idea of, you know, where the point should be, because also on that image it looks like the back is lower than this part. So, but I think this is pretty solid. So let's draw the line. I need a bit more paper on this side to draw it fully. And then again, as I said before, and you know I say this often, it's like you can make things smaller, just not bigger. So it's better to make it too big than too small. So might need a little piece here. Shall I make this a little lower? I think that would do. Yeah, I think something like this would work. I mean, I will, once I've done all the amendments, I will cut it out of cardboard and then play around with it, because you can bend cardboard like foam, and then we'll see if it kind of fits before I start cutting it out. I don't think I'll get to the cutting out of foam today, because I got like 45 minutes left until I have to leave. Because then it's time for food, and I've got an hour to have some food. Oh fuck, what am I doing? I wasn't paying attention. I'm an idiot. Here we go. Yeah, it's one of those things. It's never takes. It always takes twice the amount of time that you think it's going to take. But I think that would work. I do think. Here we go. I'll have to. This is becoming such Frankenstein pattern because we still have to do the knee as well. There we go. Right, let's put you in the bin. Right, so we'll have to do the same thing on the other side. Oh no. But I do think that will work. So this is the wrong one. This is my leg. Right, so yep, I think that works. I think that's better. Yeah, well, it's okay. You were probably flying, Conric. But yeah, so we now put a centimetre in between them. Change the bottom. So let's do that on the other side. And then we can start thinking about how we're going to do the knee. Because the knee is quite interesting. Because it actually just sticks up. So it's just literally like this is the armour. The knee is just going around like this. So just turn this? Right, so right. Let's see if I can do this that way. Making sure I've got the right one. Yes. Hopefully this works. Okay. Oh, never mind. Okay. Right, so it looks like we're getting to the stage where it's becoming one piece. So oh. Ah. Okay, so Because this one needs to be the other way around, isn't it? Yeah. And I need another piece of paper. Okay. So I need to put these two like that. And then making sure that these need to be. Hey JR! Good evening. Was it already a month? Really? That goes freaking fast. Yeah, I mean that. In general, I find time going. I mean, it's freaking April of 2024. How did this happen? How? It's. I mean, I had so many plans, and I'm so behind. Yeah. That might not be fully straight, but then we'll just have to do that better on. Also, one of the things I need to think about. Yeah, that doesn't matter too much though. Oh. Oh no, that's the wrong. Oh no, that's 12. That's, yep, okay. So you guys go together like this. I should have maybe. Yeah, about something like in the area. Well, we've done quite a few bits already, so let me show you what we've been doing. Like 14, 13, 12, 14. So I started working on the leg armour. I'm using part of an existing pattern from cosplay, which is called Junky Leg Armour. And I already had a feeling that it was going to be too small because, as some people know that on the stream, I'm Dutch. I cycled most of my younger years, so I have a pair of calves. I've got some muscle there. So most things don't fit. So Shipmistress Brahms cosplay from Dark Tide, she has knee-high boots. I have knee-high boots. However, I'm gonna have to extend the calf area because I have big thighs. Big thighs also, but calves. So I wrapped my leg into some cling film, then taped it so that I have a bit of an idea of how big my legs are, which is, handy. I don't have to go to my leg all the time. So I printed out the pattern, compared it. So I put like, this is the front, that is the back. This is one side of my leg, this is the front of my leg, this is the back of my leg, And I realized I needed to add some centimeters, so it said 1.5 centimeters, so I've added 1 centimeter on each part, so it's 2 centimeters so in total. So now they kind of fit, hopefully. And then on the original, you can see the line here. It had this point quite forward, and on the armor, the image, the point is quite more pronounced, and it's in the middle of the ankle. So that's why we added some pieces of paper, and so that now we've got this point that works better. And same on that side, although I need to make this line a little bit better. I did that better on this side than on that side, but we'll figure that out. I think it's this one that's wrong. Yeah. But so I should have done them together like I did the other one, but We'll get there when we get there. I think I know that I need to add some to this one. But anyways, that's what we're up to at the moment. So we've changed so that we've got the point in the right place. So now the next thing comes. As you can see, the top of the leg armor. Let me make sure I put it the right way around. That's the front. It's got a circle around my knee, so it sticks up. So if this is the leg armor, the kneecap is like a circular, and then it's got like the weird angle like that. So now, so this is once you put these together, so have I got a piece that's big enough? I don't think so. Let's make a complete pair. Here we go. Alright. Damn it. Go in there. Why is it that even though you draw around it, it's never perfect? Okay. That will do. Instead of throwing it over my shoulder, put it there. So you can see how curved it is. So So when you put this together in foam, it'll actually curve around and become a circle, which is kind of what we need there. I'm just trying to figure out how and where to put it. Because in principle, yoink, something like that. But I'm not sure. I might have to do them separately and then attach them. So to do this, do these and then attach it to the front. So I don't think there's a way of doing it where I can I think that I might have to do that. I'd like to have them integrated, but I don't think it's going to work. Because this is, you have to push this around a lot more than that. I think that's what we'll have to do. I do think this is the right size for my knee. But then I have to figure out how I'm going to put like the little angled bevel on top. And then I have to figure out how to do this little skull. Foam clay, most likely. But I think that's kind of what we're up to at the moment. Now, oh, I don't have a lot of time left. Sad enough, I have to finish at 7 my time, so in 20-ish minutes. So what I was going to do next is I'm going to grab, so I've got some foam here, so this is 7mm foam, and I've got 5mm foam over there. So still have to make a decision on which one I want to make, but I don't want to put it on foam yet until I'm going to put it on cardboard, a massive roll of cardboard here, and then tape it together and see if it fits and I can put my leg through it, because that'll be necessary. So before I start using expensive foam, I can put it on this. So let's just start drawing. Do I have something heavy? Here we go. Okay, are you heavy enough? Yeah, kind of. So let's start. Because then, once it's in cardboard, I can try it on my leg with the boots on and see if I need to make it wider or if I'm fine, and then I can start in foam. Now I can also see if this point is correct. Alright, and I have to put here, this is number 14, and we want 11 there, and 13 there. Okay. And then this cardboard, if this, if I need to make any changes, I can do it to the paper pattern because it's so much easier to cut and mold around paper. But once you get the armour the right size and it's perfectly fit, you can use the cardboard to put on your foam because cardboard's so much easier to deal with on foam. Right, what's underneath it? It's my scissors. Sorry you can't maybe not see completely the bottom, but got the roll of paper on my lap. And then you'll see as well why you've got these little cut out pieces and why they're important. Oh. Alright, so move to the other side. Oh shit, what number was that? That's 13 and it wants 14 there and 12 there. Let's be economical with my cardboard. You might not see this, but I literally can't change how this roll of paper is lying on my lap. I need a bigger camera. But sad enough, there's no cash for that, so not going to happen. A lot of people use DLSRs. Oh. Sorry, I was concentrating so much that I didn't even realize that you guys were in an ad. So if you didn't hear me, sorry. Like I said, I can't move the roll on my lap, so you might not see what I'm doing here, but you'll see in a minute that I'm just literally doing what I did on the other side, but then with the other pieces. Now this is 12, and that's 13, and that's 11. Okay, last piece. There we go. And go, come on. Last little bit. Okay, and this is number 11, and it wants 12 on that side and 14 on this side. Right, that's all the paper ones cut out. Right, ooh, you go there. Very quickly. Away. No, don't fall. Stay there. Should have maybe bent it the other way around because it needs to bend. Or maybe it works when it's slightly bent this way. the nice thing about foam. You can heat it up and you can form it more to like different. There you go. I have some cleaning up to do after the stream. There we go. Here we go. Right, so let's see. 13, 13, 14, 14. Let's see. This is going to work. I hope so. This should be as bendable as foam. No, that didn't work. Maybe it will work. We'll have to see. It will give us a good idea though. It might not be perfect, but it'll give us a good idea. So, because in principle this would bend this way. Let's put something heavy on it while I cut out the others. There we go. Right. There you go there. Now I hope that these are going to be fine size-wise, so that I can next week we can start actually working on with foam. I can prepare all the foams and get the glue out. Right, so and 12 and 11. And I can figure out whether this is left or right. That would be nice as well to know. Okay, I'm getting there. So you're trying to line up the registration marks and then put the tape on. And that's because you have to slightly, they're going to bend in different places, in different ways. Pretty sure these have to go that way. Because they bend outwards. Nope, that's not a piece. So, okay. Because these as well, they need to go that way, I think. Because the ankle goes out. Nope, I need normal tape, I need painter's tape, I need all the tape. Oh yeah, see when you force it to go and it kind of makes a shape. See, this one you can actually see how it's going to stand out. So 12 and 13 are fronts. So let's line up these. Oh, move the pencil out of the way. Because that's pretty much straight as far as I remember. Yeah. Ah, the gloves are on the naughty pile. Yeah, so because of the issues I've had with the gloves, I have put them on the naughty pile, and I will continue with them later. Because it was just, once I figured out all the sizes and I have the right pattern, I will make them on stream in the correct places, or even if I have just done one, then you know. But yeah, I just got so frustrated. No worries, just asking it. Cardboard is not as flexible as foam, but we can force it a little bit. That's how they're going to be. So it's difficult to see because it's difficult to do with just cardboard. But you can see at the front how it's going to stick out, and then you've got the side points. The cardboard is a bit curled. Because I have to start looking into, I need to finish. I need to finish around 7 o'clock because I need to get some food before I start playing games at 8 o'clock. It gives me an hour to sort out some food because of course I'm not organised enough to actually have food ready, so I can have some food in half an hour. So who do you think you are? Who do you think I am? So I know it's a bit hard. Maybe I can do it this way. I know it's hard to see, but you can see. Oh, you can actually. You can. Look! Yeah, that's the thing. So you can see how at the front it moves up, so that's what it will do. And then on the side it goes out a little bit as well, where the points are. You can see that the points are going outwards as well. Now, question is, I've not done the back seam because would this fit when I just put my foot through it? I can't do that here because I've not got the space. But I should put just at least 1 or 2. I'm almost out of tape. Then we can start looking at who we're going to raid. Right, so okay. I'm happily saying that it actually seems to be working out. Oh. I need to make sure that the ankle, the back on the part on the bit goes deep enough, because I need to push this out. Yeah, so I mean, I need to just because also when you're streaming, I don't want to sit still, and sometimes I just need to have my brain thinking about what the next step is, and that's not great viewing pleasures. So sometimes I just need to go and walk away for a few minutes when I'm working on something. Now, you know. So come on, go in. And but look at that. That's the back. So I think it needs to be a bit more straighter, because now it's a point. It shouldn't be a point. It should be like this. It's like a curve that is continuous. So we know that now because we changed the bottom part. We changed where these points are. But so we now see that on the back we need to have a shallower curve. So we know that for next week we have to change that. But that's the front. That's the front here. Those are the points. So or maybe you can see my other. You see my tablet there. That's checking the stream always. So if can I tighten these laces, please? Because they won't be this loose when I'm wearing them. Tighten. Put you in there. Put you fully over there so you can see the side. Here we go. Now, what do we think of that? I think that's pretty good. If I look at the picture. I think now, of course, with the foam, it will be a little bit more smooth. And I do think the back needs to be going in a little bit more for sharper angle. But I think that's pretty good. I am very happy with that. I didn't expect that to be this good. Now, off screen, I will try and make sure I can put my foot through this, and I'll be able to put it on without having to have any closures in there. Because if I need a closure, then I need a closure. Done. Then I would be able to make it a little bit more tighter in the ankle as well. But I have to remember that I need, you know, your foot goes up and down. So we need to make sure that that's possible. So, what's this? Is that my chair? Oh, that's a foam. That's what we were going to be making it out of. I was like, what do I see on screen? That's the foam. That's a 7mm foam. And I do think I'm going to make it out of 7mm foam. I might have a look at the 5mm foam, but I think the 7mm is stronger. I don't want to do 10mm because that feels to be too big. But I am very happy about that. If I can fit my foot through that, and I don't need a closure, I mean, I was wondering as well while making this, it's like, can I not have this just slot over? But then I remember, I want to be able to, then again, if I have no closure on the leg armor, I still have, yeah, so. And just put it on. Oh yeah, no, I remember why, because I need to be able to, this is, we'll have a think about it. But I need a closure on this as well. If the Velcro works, the Velcro works, then I'm not going to, you know, harass with it. But I might just close this as well, and I don't need it. And I really need to start walking in these boots. So that I've not walked a lot in these boots yet, and I need to make sure that they're all completely walked in. But yeah, ta-da! Like I said, we'll figure out, make the back better. But I am very happy with that. Yeah, so now next what we have to figure out is putting on the top there's like this knee round thing. So we've got the circles for that, so that we can you stand on your own? No, you've got pointy ends, so that we can put those together as a circle and then stick that up front, and then the bevel. So yeah, happy. Anyways, I need to go because I can hear my alarm go off, because it's also the time I feed my cat. Surprised that she's probably still sleeping. But yeah, I'm so happy about that. That's actually worked really, really well. I will off screen try and put my foot through it to make sure that I can put my foot through it, and that it's can just go up so that I know size wise it's fine. And then next week we'll sort out making the back correct, and we can start cutting things out of foam and putting things on foam together. So for those of you who weren't here at the beginning, so I've been spray painting the armor. This one needs another layer, but you know, this one has the full layer on it. So that then we can spray paint the Chicago screws, so that they're then fully done, and I can attach the Velcro and we can test them. Again, if the Velcro doesn't hold, then I might just make them, you know, seal the back end Also, I took my chainsword out of the out of my storage. Ooh. I'm trying to remember where I put this. I think I put it here. So we've got the handle on the end, and so we need to start looking into finishing the little soundboard that I have for it, and finish up soldering everything, putting the speakers in, making sure that it all fits in here before I start painting everything, and that I figured out the wiring and the buttons so that I can have the sound. So, but yeah, and I have all the teeth to do. That's gonna be now that's gonna be good weather. I'll be able to sand outside, and because I have to do all the teeth. They're roughly cut out. Sanding them to make them give them a sharp edge. And but I'll show you, and once I start working more on that. But yeah, I'm so happy about this. I'm so happy about that. Anyways, I need to go and raid someone. So I can switch off my alarm. Oh no, and that starts in 2 minutes. Let's hurry. We'll go to Throwdown. He's raided me before, so let's raid him. He's doing some woodwork, so it's not cosplay. But he's raided me twice. And Feather Phoenix is doing some art, so let's go keep in the makers and crafters and go and raid Throwdown. Let me stop my music so I can actually hear. Right. Oh, come here. Right. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, JR, for subscribing again. Thank you for hanging out, Swizza. Thank you for everybody else that's been watching, whether you're logged in or not. See you in a bit, Straxy. I'll be there for ops. I need some food though. And of course I didn't prepare anything. So I will see everybody next week. And so we're going to continue with this leg armor. And also I'll be able to figure out whether this is left or right, so I know which way I have to do it. So, thank you everybody. I will see you. Say hi to Throwdown. So they have raided. He's raided our channel before, so always nice to raid back. And I will see you all next week. I hopefully be on time this time, because those bloody headsets, they never want to work. So I will see you all later.